So a lot of people were wondering for the month of March in Clash Royale, why aren't we getting a second evolution? Why hasn't there been a teaser for a new card if there isn't a second evolution? And now we finally have some answers of what's likely going on. It appears like we're getting a new update soon inside of the game, and we're even going to be getting a new ladder system. So in today's video, I'm going to be explaining everything we know so far, because recently they've been essentially announcing a different teaser almost every day of what we can expect very soon. It all started when Clash Royale made a tweet saying maintenance incoming in 15 minutes to prepare for Clash Royale's 9th birthday season. Feeling nostalgic yet, they ask? And you can see it's the loading screen where it shows all the OG characters inside of Clash Royale, all the original ones, I believe. From all of these characters, I would say at the latest 2018, but it might even be 2017. Y'all can double check that. You see everything on the loading screen here. You see in the comments, we need an OG season. And then what happened, guys, is they tweeted out something here that said start screaming. This was March 3rd, so this is where it all started officially, and this is where it really started escalating from here. I don't need to play the, well, I guess, yeah, let's just mute the sound because essentially it's just creators screaming, and it's pretty loud and obnoxious if I'm being completely honest. And the most important thing is what it actually says. You'll see here, it mentions 2017. You see the text, it first said play, and then it said like it's, and then look at the next thing it says, and then pay attention to the icon as well. Wait, yeah, let me go back to that real quick. 2017 again. Did you catch that? 2017. That is a long time ago. This game has been out for so long. And then it says March 12th. And notice that flickering icon. There it is. Now it's actually solid and not flickering anymore. That is the original app icon of Clash Royale. My goodness, I remember when I first got the game, that is what it looked like. I am a true OG to this game. It's just crazy to think. You see here people saying in the replies, Retro Royale, this is actually a big W. Retro Royale, it happened. Oh, most people don't realize, but their deck didn't even exist in 2017. So if we look, guys, these are the cards. I don't know how visible this is on your guys' end, but literally look at 2017 and before. So 2017, the last cards added at the end of the year were the Zappies, the Barbarian Barrel, the Hunter, the Royal Ghost, and the Magic Archer. And remember the heal spell? Does this mean the heal spell is going to be making a return to the game instead of the heal spirit? That was a change done in 2020. But gosh, this is just crazy to think. Like, look at how many new cards were added since then. And this even just stops at the champions. Now we got the evolutions. But yeah, guys, it doesn't stop here, because what happened is Clash Royale on March 4th made a tweet saying new temporary ladder. And they don't show much. It just shows a question mark here on what appears to be an arena, new ladder, and this got everyone hyped up. But it doesn't even stop there, because 7 hours ago, so earlier today, they said with no tower troops, so they're showing no tower troops. So it's kind of hinting more and more like we're getting an OG season in the game. Now, there's a lot of questions. Does this mean the levels are going to be capped at level 13 potentially? Because I remember when they did Mega Draft, it was kind of a complete flop when they did the Mega Draft season, because they didn't cap the levels, and that was so annoying for free-to-play players, and it made that season just super pay to win. I feel like if they do this correctly, it has to be capped at level 13, because if I remember correctly, in 2017, I think that was the highest level. It was level 13, because all the controversy from level 14, when that got added, was a lot later on, I remember. It might have even been level 12. I can't remember for sure. Retro Royale will save Clash Royale. Retro Royale, 2017 cards only, no evolutions, no champions, no tower troops. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what we expect, especially if they just said here no tower troops. They're maybe just going to keep announcing, you know, additional things to it. And I'm really hoping, yeah, level 15 is not part of it. Hopefully it's level 13. I'm so ready. So people are sharing what deck they're planning on running. You can see one of this original minor mortar bait decks you see here. It's just going to be so interesting to see. Old meta, please. 2v2 ladder hopefully is permanent. So they're actually, some people are thinking like, does this mean 2v2 ladder? But because of their original teaser, which showed 2017, it's likely this is going to be a brand new game mode that we've never seen before in the game, especially with all the other hints that we've seen. And what's very interesting, guys, is if you check the shop in the game, I don't know if this is a new feature or if this is something that's always been the case and people only recently caught it. I'm pretty sure this is new and hasn't always been here, but look at this, guys. Someone caught in the shop, they noticed, they said, what potion is this? It's in the store. Do you guys see this here? This bottle containing an interesting substance or liquid in it next to the helmet and the sword. This is in the shop. I actually checked in my game. You guys can too. It actually is there. And some people are saying piss spell. Nah, it's just piss. And, you know, a lot of people are kind of making jokes about it. But look at what someone said. The old heal spell. It got replaced by the heal spirit because it was impossible to balance. It was either trash or so strong that Three Musketeers and E-Barbs became virtually invincible. Does this mean that the heal spell is making a return in this new ladder mode coming, which is going to be featuring cards which looks like from 2017 and before? Very, very interesting stuff to think about. There's just so many possibilities. And another thing I wanted to show you guys, do you remember that Evo Valk controversy? Look at what just recently happened. This was from just a day ago. I know this has very little chance to actually go through, but I reached out to support asking why not simply give us the evolution of our choice, or to choose from a specific selection like they did with the Valentine's Day event. Once could also be a good compromise, and they told me to raise the idea in Reddit to see if people agree. Conversation in French, but you can easily translate. I think this would be a win-win for everyone, as more than 50% voted for a Evolution Valkyrie and Wizard, and most people that voted for the 5-star Lucky Drop, me included, chose it because we already own the Valkyrie Evolution, and for those that really wanted that Evo Valk, you can still go for it. If you agree, please show support, and let's try to settle this argument united as a community. So as you can see here, he's showing a screenshot of the Valkyrie Evolution, which is the final reward here. And then on the next page, he posts his conversation with the agent, the support agent he was talking to in game. So any of you guys that speak French, now's your time to shine. Let me know in the comments, is this guy telling the truth? If you translate it, is this actually what it says? If that's the case, super shocking that a support agent actually told him this, even though this doesn't mean it's officially going to happen. I'm very surprised that someone that works for Supercell actually brought this up as an idea to essentially make a petition on Reddit. Honestly shocked that the support agent told you to post this on Reddit. Allowing us to choose what Evo we want would be very unlike Supercell. Still, I upvoted. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even know if this is real or fake, but even if it is real, it doesn't mean it's actually going to happen, but still very shocking regardless. Another thing going on in the game, guys, we haven't seen this in a very long time. Why is this even a price for an emote and tower skins too? So he's complaining about the actual price of the stuff, because obviously 1,000 gems for a tower skin, 1,000 gems for an emote might seem a bit excessive, but here's the thing, guys. They typically charge money for emotes. So typically, I remember for one emote they recently added in the game, I believe it was the Goblin Crying. If I remember correctly, I think it was $4 or $5. At least this gives players an option to spend their gems, which a lot of people have gems saved up and they don't have anything they can spend it on, because a lot of players, they're not good enough to do well in a grand challenge, because statistically, I mean, very few people can actually win a grand challenge or go far, and that's also the same case with the global tournaments and the rewards. So this actually allows casual players a way of spending their gems on something, which I actually think isn't a bad thing, even though this might seem kind of pricey. And if we check the comments here, some people might be mentioning that it's exclusive, limited. I already know OJ's buying this. Yeah, he most definitely is. He's trying to get all the emotes. It's for the people who have played since soft launch and have everything maxed for years. I have nothing to spend the 1,000s of gems I have on. And that's what I was mentioning. It gives people an option and a way of using their gems if they can't spend them on other things, because there's not a whole lot you can use your gems on, if we're being completely honest. But anyways, guys, that's kind of an update of everything that's been going on recently. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. You can use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about all this, and thanks again until next time, guys.